Hello again, my name is Jeff and you're not watching the wrong video. This is just a quick message to my normal subscribers regarding my powder coating. As you know, we've just got this new puppy delivered about a month ago now, and she's taken up all of our lives, and don't regret it, but every minute is taken up with her. Okay, so back to the review in question. This is the 8-month review of the Lexmoto Pegasus 300, and to be honest, very happy with it still. I'm just going to go through a few things I've done to it. It's usually made for commuting, 20 miles round trip to work and a few local trips. Now there's a few screws and bolts you have to watch. I've been watching these ones. They do come slightly loose, but I've now put in some thread lock into those, and that's been fine. And I did have some clonking noises where every time you braked and stopped, you get a clonk at the back. And what I've done, I've just greased these areas where the bolt goes through the bottom of the shock absorber, and that has solved that problem. It's totally dry in there, and so that is now solved. No problems with the electrics, everything's been fine there. Currently on 1,047 miles. And another little problem I had was just a slight squeaking of the brakes. It was worse when you were actually very slow turning. So what I've done, I've put some special grease at the back of the pads and lubricated everything in there, and that is now fine. So this is just before my little road trip. Just filling up, just so I can give you an accurate miles per gallon measurement once we get back. Okay, so here we are on the latter part of the road trip. I travelled from Shepperton to Bondwood, which was about 30 miles each way on the motorway, and about 15 miles travelling within the local areas and into Bondwood, which I'll tell you about a little bit later. The bike did perform faultlessly, no problems whatsoever, and totally enjoyable on these little country lanes. On the motorway journey down, I did an indicated 75 miles an hour, but according to the GPS that was about 71, and I was doing roughly 7,000 revs per minute. The red line starts at 10,000 revs per minute, so I didn't go for the top speed, but I had another 3,000 revs per minute to go, so I would say it would comfortably do, well, maximum probably about 85, I should think, but no problems at all on the motorway. Just purred along quite happily. Very windy. As you can see on the windshield, I've got like an attachment now, which does help, but I have ordered a new windscreen, which is coming from China, I believe, which I'll talk about in a moment. This is the first area I've come to that I needed to see. As I say, I will tell you why I was here, the whole purpose of this trip in a little while. And then after a little bit of lunch, just waiting to pull out onto this faster road. This is in Shenley, near Bondwood, about 2 miles north, and now travelling down towards Bondwood itself. Okay, as I mentioned, I did manage to get another higher screen for this one from a company called eBuy, B-U-Y 7. Total cost altogether transferred into English pounds is £80.73. And also, just coming up, you'll see on the screen, I bought some footrests, which are stainless steel, which did cost a little bit, including postage of £62, but they're all faster delivery. That was from a company called Teo Bio, if I can say it right, which is part of the AliExpress group. Now there's an equivalent model, the Terong Pathfinder TR300T, which I think is a Malaysian company, obviously imported them, and so if you look up that, you'll find a lot more parts and accessories for the Pegasus. Now this is my reason for coming to Bondwood. I'm an On the Buses fan in the old days, so I've done some before and after shots, included the motorbike or the scooter in the shots there as well. As this was one of the start-up scenes of the first film, and this is the butler's house and Arthur going in there, and there we are today with the Pegasus outside. Okay, now for the final roundup, a total trip mileage of 75 miles and took a total of 4.5 litres, which works out at 75 miles a gallon. That was 60 miles on the motorway and 15 miles off down the country lanes. Thank you very much for watching. So I've been very happy with this bike. Just keep an eye on some of the bolts and screws. I've been slowly going around with some thread lock, but at 8 months and 1,000 miles I still highly recommend it. Thank you once again for watching. Please take care out there. Goodbye for now. Thank you.